Good evening and welcome to the first annual Valley View Coaches Show presented by Kalmer Solutions and brought to you live here at Lebowski's. The 2025 Valley View football team, coached by Cockrell, won their fourth consecutive conference title with a 9-2 record this past season. The Blazers had big wins against teams such as Batesville, Greene County Tech, Brooklyn, and Nettleton, proof of their well-accomplished season. Unfortunately, they came up just short in the first round of the 5A state playoffs. All-state seniors like Ryder Wooten, Rylan Ramsey, Rylan McNamee, and some all-conference guys like Judd Miles, Kamarion Davis made a big impact. Even though those guys made that big of an impact, the Blazers still have some key players this year like Carter Wallace, Levi Manning, Eli Thornton, and Taylor Heineman. And now I'm joined by the head coach of the Blazers, Coach Sean Cockrell. How are you tonight, Coach?
Good, Tyson. Thank you for having me.
So first off, your team saw some action last Tuesday in a scrimmage. What did you see in that scrimmage that you can kind of take away from that and things y'all can work on as we get ready for this Friday night?
Yeah, we look at scrimmages a little bit different than everyone else. It's kind of a dress rehearsal for us. We're really looking at, can we get guys on and off the field? Can we get the signals? Can we get guys on special teams? All those kinds of things. I thought we tackled really well. I thought we didn't have any missed assignments as far as running the plays, getting the signals, but our execution wasn't great. And so I think that's the biggest thing moving forward. I don't think we're in good enough shape right now to play a Friday night game, but that will come, and we try to get their legs underneath them a little bit and be better in November. So there's some things that obviously we can work on, but some little things that we saw that we really liked.
Yes, sir. And what position groups have really impressed you or stood out to you over the course of the summer and even fall camp?
Yeah, I think it has to go to the linebacking core. Those guys, were led by Luke Herringer, who's coming off a little bit of an injury last year, and he moved from the outside to the inside and kind of trying to take that place of Ryder Wooten, and we feel like he's going to do that very well. So he's kind of running the defense for us. Silas Thomas is another guy that had a great year last year, really holds the edge for us on the wide side of the field. But Corey Gamble's another guy, Catcher Patello, Ty Flory, Drayton Conger. All these guys it's a really deep group, and I would say that was probably the most impressive group going into it.
So what can we expect to see from this West Memphis squad at Valley View Friday night?
Yeah, West Memphis is Coach Newton is in his third year there, and they're a very disciplined team. They're very athletic. They're going to be big, a lot bigger than us up front on both sides of the ball. So it's going to be tough. The last couple years we've already gotten them where they've lost a game, and so when they get down, it kind of they might stay down. But this is the first game of the year, and they have high hopes. They only have one senior starting, so they're a very young team, but very scary, especially at the quarterback position. He started as a freshman. So this is his third year to start, and I think that's where they're going to, kind of lean on going forward.
Kind of looking ahead here in a few weeks, are you excited to renew the crosstown rivalry with Jonesboro at Jonesboro High School September 11th?
Well, I think probably everybody in the crowd and everybody on both sides is a little more excited than I am. But, I think it's great for our community. I think that it's great for our school district. It's great for Jonesboro. But, it's one of those games where it's 3 weeks down the road. So I've thought about it very little and really focused on West Memphis. So, but yeah, when it gets here, I think it's going to be exciting for the whole community.
What can we kind of expect to see this year from both sides of the ball, with that being offense and defense from the Blazers?
Yeah, no, I think it starts on offense with Taylor Heineman and Carter Wallace being back. Those guys are a really good duo in the backfield. Taylor has had a really, really good offseason. We feel like everybody is going to kind of key on Carter, try to take the run game away from us. So we didn't run Taylor a bunch last year, but I expect a lot more quarterback runs from him. And then, you got Levi Manning, Barrett Mallett, Justin Sayre, Trent Dunham off of injury. Those guys in the receiving corps that are really going to help us. So, I think you'll see us go fast, but we can also slow it down. We'll huddle some this year, something we've never really done, to try to take a little pressure off of the defense. So offensively, that's what you're going to see. And then defensively, I think for the last 4 years especially, we've been probably the best defense in the league. we tackle well. We keep people in front of us. We don't let people score. We might bend, but we don't break. And, you're going to see a lot of that. I think we're going to be young in the secondary, which, will be okay. We might take some growing pains early, especially against West Memphis, Searcy, and Jonesboro out of the gate. But I think moving forward, I think that they're going to get a lot of experience. And when you got a D-line that like we have with Eli Thornton and Ethan Thomas and Blaine Stockard, who's new to us, who's really impressed us in the spring and in the summer, I think they're going to get a lot of pressure on the quarterback. So I think that's what you'll see from us. I'm really excited about our special teams. Levi Manning at punter. Trent Dunham is kicking. He's kicking it in the end zone on kickoff, so we're really excited about that, about making people go 80 yards instead of 40 or 50. So those are all things that you're going to see, and so we're excited to kind of see where this team takes us.
What are some things maybe that y'all have worked on, especially this week in practice, just to get ready for the first Friday Night Lights action? I know you mentioned conditioning, but what could something else be that y'all have really focused on?
Yeah, I think that I had a talk with the seniors last week after the scrimmage, and I think that we're really focusing on player-led, a player-led team, because a lot of times they get tired of me talking, they get tired of the OC, DC, all those position coaches, and so I think they've really taken that in. I felt like our guys have really honed that in and really taken charge, and they're kind of getting on each other about maybe taking a play off and really getting excited for each other, and so I think that's big for us. And if we can do that and we can stay healthy, I think there's not a lot that this team can't do.
Well, thank you, Coach. When we come back, we'll talk some more football with Valley View head coach Sean Cockrell right after this.
Every day, people across the world are targeted. Some of us never fall victim, while others aren't so fortunate. It can happen before you realize, and it can start with a simple... Maybe you receive an email that you thought was from your closest friend, or your boss needs you to send some information that you know they wouldn't normally ask for. It can happen just like that. Cybercrime is real. Don't fall victim. Don't be scared. Be cautious and think before you click. A friendly reminder from Kalmer Solutions, taking care of technology so you can take care of business.
There's always something happening at Lebowski's. Grab a bite, get together with friends, test your knowledge on trivia night, catch the game, or just find a comfortable spot and stay a while. From the patio to the upstairs lounge, Lebowski's is a place to eat, relax, connect, and enjoy some time together. Good food, good people, good times. Lebowski's, proud to be a part of our local community.
Life is full of too many important moments to be interrupted by dental pain. At NEA Oral Surgery, our doctors are experts at reducing pain and swelling for your procedure and uniquely qualified to use deep sedation for maximum comfort. Don't miss the important moments. Trust your teeth to the experts. Schedule your appointment with NEA Oral Surgery.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Hey folks, it's August 21st and it's sale day here at Jonesboro Auto Auction. It's wholesale to the public. That's right, you're going to pay what the dealers pay. Come out and check out what we're checking in today at Jonesboro Auto Auction. Open to public, 6:30 tonight.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com.
Every
Evolve
day,
Bank and
people
Trust,
across the
Equal
world are
housing
targeted.
lender,
Some of
member
us never fall
FDIC.
victim, while others aren't so fortunate. It can happen before you realize, and it can start with a simple. Maybe you receive an email that you thought was from your closest friend, or your boss needs you to send some information that you know they wouldn't normally ask for. It can happen just like that. Cybercrime is real. Don't fall victim. Don't be scared. Be cautious and think before you click. A friendly reminder from Kalmer Solutions, taking care of technology so you can take care of business.
Welcome back to the Valley View Coaches Show presented by Kalmer Solutions. Live here tonight from Lebowski's. I'd like to take a moment and apologize to those watching back home as we couldn't quite get that highlight reel to get going on the stream. But during the break, Coach Cockrell and I watched it, and it was a recap of last year. What moment stood out the most from last season?
Yeah, I think that the catch by Levi Manning against Cersei, we obviously didn't win that game, but it kind of got us going in the right direction. We battled back in the second half. We came up a little bit short, but then went on to win 8 games in a row. So, I think that was the big thing for us, and the moment that kind of moved us, obviously to go to a 9-2 record.
Thank you, Coach. Now we're going to transition to a segment called our Coach's Grab Bag. So I'm going to grab a few questions specifically tied to Coach Cockrell out of the helmet, and we'll just get some rapid-fire answers from you, Coach. Okay. First one is, who is your favorite football team?
Well, I have to say it is tough. So, Arkansas State, I played there. That is, obviously where I would say would be my biggest love, but I'm also a Texas Longhorns fan. So, it's tough to be that in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Okay, next one. What's the most rewarding part of coaching for you?
I think when it's all said and done, I think the kids that we've touched their lives and they come back and they see us, and I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, wins, losses, all that stuff comes, but I think the memories that you make and the lives that you change in young men, and I think for me, that's the biggest thing. Like I just saw Zion, who played for us a couple years ago, and so just seeing those guys and seeing what they're doing and just, enjoying those guys becoming men and out in the community.
So if your players were asked to describe you in one word, what would you hope they'd say?
Oh, what would I hope they say? That I care. I think that's it.
What's your favorite pregame tradition?
Wow. I actually like to go in my office and not talk to anybody for about 15 minutes, and then I kind of get ready to go. So I think I just need that quiet time and for nobody to bother me, and all the assistant coaches know that, so they know they have to go around my office and can't go through the film room, but I think that's it for me.
If you weren't a football coach, what would you do?
Man, to be honest, it's all I know, and so I think that I actually tried to quit football in college and go back home, and my mom told me I couldn't. So I really don't know. I may be building fences with Barry over here. I don't really know what I would be doing, to be honest with you.
Do you have a favorite pregame meal?
Well, as a coaching staff, we try to go to different places. So if anybody's wanting to pay for our meals, that's great. But we've been going to Wings to Go for the last 3 years, and it seems to be working. So that's kind of what we do. But I get something different every time. A lot of the guys get the exact same meal, so kind of see how it goes.
If you could coach any team in the history of football, who would it be?
I could coach them.
Correct.
It's probably got to be the 05 Longhorns, national champions. It was unreal.
If you could give your team one message before a big game, what would it be?
I think really relish in this moment because it's never going to happen again.
In a few words, what does this year's team mean to you?
I think as a coach, as you move on, teams come and go, but there are teams that hit you different, and this team is really close, and these guys have had a lot of success. So I think that it's seeing these seniors go out on a big note.
Well, thank you, Coach. That's going to do it with our football segment this evening. When we come back, we will be joined by Valley View Volleyball coach Margie McGee. You're watching the Valley View Coaches Show presented by Kalmer Solutions, live from Lebowski's.
If you're in need of a dental implant, it's more than just missing a tooth. It's a sense of self-worth and confidence. At NEA Oral Surgery, we partner with your family dentist, providing compassionate, expert-level care with minimal pain and discomfort. Life can begin to feel right again. Trust your teeth to the experts. Schedule your appointment with NEA Oral Surgery.
Out here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can give back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up. Faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
At Valley View, we are more than a school.
We are achievers.
5 each time. Okay. We are supporters.
We are champions.
We are creators.
We are learners.
We are innovators.
We are
Valley View!
Every day, people across the world are targeted. Some of us never fall victim, while others aren't so fortunate. It can happen before you realize, and it can start with a simple... Maybe you receive an email that you thought was from your closest friend, or your boss needs you to send some information that you know they wouldn't normally ask for. It can happen just like that. Cybercrime is real. Don't fall victim. Don't be scared. Be cautious. And think before you click. A friendly reminder from Kalmer Solutions, taking care of technology so you can take care of...
There's always something happening at Lebowski's. Grab a bite. Get together with friends. Test your knowledge on trivia night. Catch the game. Or just find a comfortable spot and stay a while. From the patio to the upstairs lounge, Lebowski's is a place to eat, relax, connect, and enjoy some time together. Good food, good people, good times. Lebowski's, proud to be a part of our local community.
Life is full of too many important moments to be interrupted by dental pain. At NEA Oral Surgery, our doctors are experts at reducing pain and swelling for your procedure and uniquely qualified to use deep sedation for maximum comfort. Don't miss the... Life is full of too many important moments to be interrupted by dental pain. At NEA Oral Surgery, our doctors are experts at reducing pain and swelling for your procedure and uniquely qualified to use deep sedation for maximum comfort. Don't miss the important moments. Trust your teeth to the experts. Schedule your appointment with NEA Oral Surgery.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Hey folks, it's August 21st and this sale right here at Jonesboro Auto Auction is wholesale to the public. That's right, you're going to pay what the dealers pay. Come out and check out what we're checking in today at Jonesboro Auto Auction. Open to the public, 6:30 tonight.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an e-University checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
If you're in need of a dental implant, it's more than just missing a tooth. It's a sense of self-worth and confidence. At NEA Oral Surgery, we partner with your family dentist, providing compassionate, expert-level care with minimal pain and discomfort. Life can begin to feel right again. Trust your teeth to the experts. Schedule your appointment with NEA Oral Surgery.
Welcome back to the first ever Valley View Coaches Show presented by Kalmer Solutions, live here from Lebowski's. The 2025 Lady Blazer Volleyball team, coached by Margie McGee, finished with an overall record of 26-7. They finished second in the conference, taking a tough loss to Marion. However, the Lady Blazers had dominant victories against teams such as Brooklyn, Paragould, and Greene County Tech, sweeping them in straight sets. Many players received postseason honors such as East All-Star nominees Bonnie Fagan and Audrey Butler. Ouachita Baptist commit Kate Calhoun earned the team's only 5A All-State award last year, and they also had many all-conference players including LJ Thomas, Mary Kate Reese, Carly Cullen, Rainey Turley, Kate Calhoun, Bonnie Fagan, and Audrey Butler. They had a great overall season and are looking to make a postseason run this year. I'm now joined by head coach of the Blazers. Everybody put your hands together for Coach Margie McGee. How are you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you. So first things first, last night, a big non-conference matchup versus Brooklyn. You guys were able to get the win in 3 straight sets. So what did you see from your team in that matchup that you liked and you can build on as we get later in the year?
One of the best things that I saw was just the experience showing up with these players. A lot of our seniors have seen a lot of playing time over the last 2 seasons, and they're just hungry for their senior year.
Who are some of those key players that you're really going to have to lean on this season?
Main players that have seen a lot of playing time, Mary Kate Reese is our setter. She's worked in a setter role for 3 years. Kate Calhoun is a 4-year starter for us. She played as a freshman. LJ Thomas is back in the defensive role. Peyton Prater is back once again, playing Rainey Turley. Those are the main players that have seen quite a bit of playing time in the last couple of years for us.
So how has the rule this year with being able to play 2 liberos in the same match impacted you guys as a team?
I was so excited to see that come down, the high school piping rules. We have a lot of talented players on our roster, and just being able to utilize that on a defensive standpoint and on an offensive standpoint of, that definitely plays in our favor.
So how would you say the team's bond has been so far early in this season?
These girls have been, we've been going since right after dead period, so we've been around each other for a couple of weeks, and they have played volleyball together for so long, and I always say it's kind of like a double-edged sword that, they're best friends, they get along like sisters, they'll fight like sisters, have arguments, but then on the next day when they step on the volleyball court, all of that is just, they're not even thinking about that, they're thinking about volleyball and having a good time on the court.
What are some games before the conference schedule starts to get you guys prepared for that conference play in the 5A East?
Well, with our conference, we have 9 teams in our conference, so we don't get a lot of conference games in. So we really try. Brooklyn was a great win for us last night. They've been so competitive over the years that we really try and get at least that 1 or 2 games in. And we start up conference tomorrow against Marion.
So kind of take us through that 5A East. I know that's been a strong volleyball conference in the past, but what are you expecting to see from a few teams in that conference this year?
That 5A East conference, we're always battling for the 4 top spots. We don't have a regional tournament. We don't have a district tournament to get to state tournament. So it just all depends on how you finish up in conference. And the 5A East is brutal. I mean, I feel like it's that way in all of our sports, and it is legit. And so the 4 teams that come out of there are really strong volleyball programs and have the tradition there. And so we are very, very fortunate to be, the last couple of years still be one of the top teams that come out of that conference and go to state tournament.
If you could use one word to describe this year's team, what would it be?
Grit, I would probably say. In practice, on the volleyball court, in a game. We've worked so much at that, and just go after it. Leave nothing out there. Show some grit on the court.
Well, thank you, Coach. When we come back from the break, we'll talk about some more Blazer Volleyball. Right after this, you're watching the Valley View Coaches Show, presented by Kalmer Solutions, live from Lebowski's.
Out here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can give back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up. Faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
At Valley View, we are more than a school.
We are achievers.
We are supporters.
We are champions.
We are creators.
We are learners.
We are innovators.
We are
Valley View!
Every day, people across the world are targeted. Some of us never fall victim, while others aren't so fortunate. It can happen before you realize, and it can start with a simple... Maybe you receive an email that you thought was from your closest friend, or your boss needs you to send some information that you know they wouldn't normally ask for. It can happen just like that. Cybercrime is real. Don't fall victim. Don't be scared. Be cautious. And think before you click. A friendly reminder from Kalmer Solutions, taking care of technology so you can take care of business.
There's always something happening at Lebowski's. Grab a bite. Get together with friends. Test your knowledge on trivia night. Catch the game. Or just find a comfortable spot and stay a while. From the patio to the upstairs lounge, Lebowski's is a place to eat, relax, connect, and enjoy some time together. Good food, good people, good times. Lebowski's, proud to be a part of our local community.
Life is full of too many important moments to be interrupted by dental pain. At NEA Oral Surgery, our doctors are experts at reducing pain and swelling for your procedure and uniquely qualified to use deep sedation for maximum comfort. Don't miss the important moments. Trust your teeth to the experts. Schedule your appointment with NEA Oral Surgery.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Hey folks, it's August 21st, and this sale right here at Jonesboro Auto Auction is wholesale to the public. That's right, you're going to pay what the dealers pay. Come out and check out what we're checking in today at Jonesboro Auto Auction. Open to the public, 6:30 tonight.
To please, perhaps I have such special needs. I wondered what was wrong with me. My friends all fall so easily.
Call the first one savage, mold my mood, that's what it was. I moved, that's what it was. All my got blood, straight up. I'm running, running, running. never did no. I bought a Hollywood to Club Crucial. Oh God. I was at the Met Gala with my shooter. Oh God. Slaughter gang, we don't do recruiting. Say you ready to catch a body, gotta prove it.
Welcome back to the Valley View Coaches Show, live here from Lebowski's, presented by Kalmer Solutions. We're going to kind of go into a true or false segment. Quick answers, no hard questions, I promise. But first one, Marion is one of the biggest conference threat this year. True or false?
True. I believe so. I think it's one of the matches that we have circled on our schedule that we're looking forward to. So that is true.
True or false? Coach McGee has fallen down during a volleyball practice.
During a volleyball practice and during a weight practice. Twice this season. Yep.
True or false? Effort is more important than talent.
100%. 100%. I believe that effort beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Yep.
True or false? You have accidentally called a player by the wrong name.
Yes, absolutely true.
True or false? You would rather your team run sprints than hear excuses.
Than hear excuses? Yes. 100% true.
True or false? You have yelled, "Move your feet" more than 47 times this season so far.
47,000 times this season so far. True.
True or false? We're going to see the absolute best out of this volleyball team every single night they hit the hardwood.
That is 100% true. They've put in the time. I'm so excited for this season, for this team. Talent. They're making it difficult for me to put in a lineup, is what they're doing, and that's their job, is to make it hard on me and who I put out on the floor every night.
Thank you, Coach McGee. Thank you to Coach Sean Cockrell for joining us earlier. Thank you to everyone here at Lebowski's tonight and Athletic Director Mr. Ron Teat for setting everything up. And that's going to do it from the first ever Valley View Coaches Show presented by Kalmer Solutions, live from Lebowski's. Good night, everyone.